What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to give you a little bit of a rant. It's a rant slash I need your help slash advice slash tactics and tricks. So, as you can see from the thumbnail, I need help with the Tau. So if you guys, well, more specifically, I need help creating a list for the Tau. If you guys go back to our battle reports, I don't think there is a single battle report where I have won. Be it Tau, Chaos, Space Marines, I think I've pretty much lost them all. Now that's in part to a few things. First and foremost, I tend to roll horribly. Whenever it comes to rolling anything but a 1, guess who rolls 1s? Of course, it's me. But anyway, I'm asking your guys' help because maybe I can mitigate, yes, that's a word, mitigate these rolls with tactics and more superb list building. Now, I don't want to be that guy that brings like 3 Riptides or anything like that, but I just want a more solid take on what the Tau 8th edition Codex can offer. With the inclusion of stratagems and basically battalions and patrol detachments and all that stuff, what am I doing wrong? Now, I think one of the things that I'm pretty sure you guys are going to say is bring more infantry. Fire warriors have one of the best guns, and I don't like using fire warriors, so I guess that's a big hurdle I'd have to cross. I like Farsight. I like his playstyle. His playstyle involves a lot of battlesuits. So, since I know I can't, or I'm not going to be spamming, a whole bunch of squads, fully equipped squads, of fire warriors with plasma guns, or pulse blasters, whatever they're called. What I do instead is I bring in squads of 3 burst cannon wielding crisis suits. Now, crisis suits got a huge upgrade from 7th edition to 8th edition. I believe their toughness went up, and they have 3 wounds now each. So that's a huge buff. And on top of that, they can each bring 3 burst cannons. So in a squad of 3, you've got 9 burst cannons, each one doing like 3 or 4 shots. That's going to be a lot of pulse weapons firing at whatever I point them at. Or I could run the other way and give them fusion blasters. They can deep strike in and just blow apart whatever I aim them at. Now, the reason why I have to bring full squads or, give them a whole bunch of weapons is because I tend to roll a lot of 1s and 2s. And obviously, when Tau hit on 4s, that's not good. So, I think bringing in troops, fire warriors, they've got good range, strength 5 guns, and on top of this, also using the Markerlights, that would probably help a lot. Because now I don't need 4s to hit. With Markerlights, I could hit on 2s even, if I get enough hits. So, would bring in troops and more Markerlights be viable, as opposed to bringing in just more crisis suits and just hitting them with a hail of burst cannon shots? Again, if that is the case, should I use like a certain tenant to kind of maximize on this? Or maybe there's a certain stratagem that works best? This is why I need your help, guys, because recently, we didn't film it, but we played a 2v2 game, 2,000 points of Tau and 2,000 points of Orcs against 2,000 points of Necrons and 2,000 points of Tyranids. So it was me and Gersh 1 against 2 of my buddies, and it was a close game up until turn 2. So what ended up happening was Gersh brought his 120 boys with some weird boys, and he used the jump ability to bring them right up to the face of the enemy and kind of just bog down those nasty units while my Tau sit back and fire. This worked okay because we stole initiative, so we went first. We didn't get any points, any kill points, unfortunately, that first turn, which I think was a huge disaster. On the second turn, they got like First Blood. I think they got Slay the Warlord, so they were up 6-0. We caught up. We went up 5-6. Or no, we were actually up. We were up like 7-6, and then on their second turn, that's when they got like another 7 kill points, and then we were playing catch up, and we never really got there, and we kind of just lost. So, the way I had structured that 2,000 point army was I had a Storm Surge, because I really wanted to try it out and see if his big gun could blow apart the Necron's durable machines, like the Tesseract, was it Tesseract Vault or Catacomb Command Barge, whatever they're called. And it really sucks because like I was doing damage, but then they'd heal, and then I'd miss, and then they'd heal again. And it's just like I had to really concentrate fire to kill one. But as I'm concentrating fire on one, he had another one just keep, just shooting and just doing work. And it was a very tough game, I'll tell you that. Now, I did bring 3 troops choices, but I brought them at the minimum, so it was just 5 fire warriors, and I did bring 1 squad of Markerlights, but this was not enough. So I was thinking if I brought more of that, what should I take out? Because I did bring 3 squads of battle suits. 2 of them were equipped with full-out burst cannons, and another one had fusion blasters, but again, that got taken out. Riptide was kind of firing, but he couldn't do enough damage to make up his points cost. Yes, he was kind of untouched the whole game, but he wasn't really doing much either. The one thing that was doing a lot of work, surprisingly, was the broadside with the rail cannon. Remember, they used to be really, really good back in like 6th edition, 5th edition, and now they kind of got nerfed in 8th, but surprisingly, it was hitting. That's a surprise, and it was doing a little bit of work. But I mean, it really sucks when I gave my Cold Star commander the fusion blasters and I freaking miss with 3 of them. It's like anything but a 1, and I rolled 3 1s, and the one that did hit didn't wound, and then he just got swarmed by Tyranids. So that was horrible. But the one stratagem that I really enjoyed was I believe it's called the Fletchette Discharger, the one that does mortal wounds on 6s for everything within 3 inches of a battlesuit. That did work, so I like that stratagem. But again, if there's a better stratagem for what I'm doing, because I really like Farsight, so if there's something Farsighty that tends to work, whether it's like a Farsight bomb or something like that, let me know. Or if you're like, no, you gotta play the Tau Sept and huddle your guys together, that way they can, if they're getting charged, they can overwatch all together. Just let me know what tactics work really well for you guys. So, I mean, again, I was playing against Necrons and Tyranids, so it's different when you're playing a team battle as opposed to one-on-one. But usually when we play 40k, it does tend to be teams, so kind of keep that in mind, guys. Now, with that being said, we were kind of on the scales weren't tipped in our favor, especially since the orcs don't have a codex. So all those command points that Gersh had couldn't really be used that efficiently, because he would just keep using the reroll. And I mean, with orcs, it's not about rerolls; it's about throwing huge amounts of dice. So it's kind of like he doesn't have a codex, so he wasn't doing so hot. But he was using that jump ability with the orcs, and that did pretty alright. But again, not being able to get the first blood and not killing anything on the first turn, which that was really the orc's time to shine. Jump, charge, kill something off, and he could not do that. So that just shows you that against Gene Stealers, maybe we just picked the wrong targets. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just asking you guys, what tips, what tricks do you guys know? If you do play Tau, what type of tenant do you guys use? What type of stratagems is good? And overall, what's a good, I guess, composition percentage-wise? Like, do I have to bring fire warriors? Should I not focus too heavily on suits, even though they did get a buff? Again, just let me know what tends to work, and I'll see what I can do, especially since once the Orc Codex does come out, you will for sure be seeing my Tau going up against Gersh's Orcs in a one-on-one mega battle. So stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, for now, just let me know in the comments what you guys do, and I'll be sure to read them and hopefully put those tactics to use. Again, if you guys want any other topics in a 40 Facts video, let us know. If you guys have your own lore you want to send it to us, Facebook would be the best option. So, like, subscribe, keep on enjoying the 40k content, and I'll see you guys next time. This is the Sound Alchemist, and I'll catch you tomorrow.